So I will be clear about this. I have like repeatedly said that I just never cared for this game as much as Earthbound. I never like I tried to want to go through it a couple times, and just even in those cases, I wasn't the one playing it, and we just never stuck with it long enough. And I'll complain about just the fact that it's on GBA because I don't like the GBA, but I do like the story of this game. Like it is really well done.
Yeah. I know what we're supposed to do to get out. I just don't remember how to trigger it.
I guess I have like my minor gripes with the like. I feel like the cast could have like a little bit more variety in it, but eh.
I mean, like we said last time, Earthbound basically barely has a story.
Right.
It just kind of has like the funny writing. This game still has its share of funny writing, but it's a lot more interspersed between the tragedy and kind of depressing atmosphere.
I brought you a cake!
I'm sure he'll be okay. And then Flint eats the file and dies, and then we have his funeral as well, and it becomes a very different game. Actually, it becomes basically the same game.
Yeah, more or less. You know, that's the...
Can we loop the sound a bit more, please? Thanks.
Shit. Man, it took me too fucking long. I was wanting to bust out a reference to, like, you know, the Mandela effect being like, you know, oh, well, Nelson Mandela died in prison. Here, Flint died in prison. And it's like, but it didn't happen. The pieces were there, but I was not able to make it.
God.
They never really say what is wrong with Duster's leg, right? Other than it being kind of implied that it was Wes's fault.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I like the jamming music in there while we're trying to mourn.
Here's just, shit, I was gonna say Madeline, but I don't know. Does she have a yellow outfit? I don't remember. Maybe I'm just thinking of the man in the yellow hat from Curious George, but applied to a small girl.
Oh. I actually didn't know about this interaction. I really, really like this game's music. I feel like Earthbound has a few pretty good tracks, but I like a lot of the tracks in this game more so, I think. Like, not much in Earthbound really stands out to me. This game has a lot of standout tracks, IMO.
I'm kind of the opposite, but I've played through Earthbound and haven't played through this, so that is probably why. I feel like this game has a lot of leitmotifs, and so like a lot of the songs kind of sound the same to me.
Hey, you like Undertale?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You could say the same about Undertale, and I like the songs in that, so. Undeniably plain stick. I was gonna say, aren't you gonna sell that? I'm like, oh yeah, they don't have money. The evil capitalists haven't introduced them to it yet. Also, I like the idea of, even if they did have money, you know, just giving them a twig and getting money for it.
Yes. Okay. I do like how no one cares that he's out of jail, because, I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah. But who is
It's basically just time out for adults.
I made a terrible joke there and you talked over it.
Good. No, what was it?
I said, who is Betsy's bestie?
That is bad, but I'll give you 1 thumbs up in response to it. Okay.
Begrudging upvote.
Okay, you're tired.
Not my proudest fap, but...
Oh god!
I'm trying to think, like, what are some stock Reddit responses with just, like...
I could definitely think of
have my upvote. Like... I saw one yesterday. Like, my contrarian nature extends to basically just anytime, like, people are following rules on Reddit, it pisses me off. So, like, there was one where, you know, somebody responded to a comment with this, which is, you know, in any other context, I would be like, that is an empty, worthless fucking comment. But they posted that, and then a bot responded with, like, hey, next time, instead of saying this, you should just upvote the comment. It leaves, like, less clutter on the boards, and it, like, helps the vote, like, the post that you upvote get more views or whatever. And then someone responded to that with, good bot. And I'm like, no, fuck you. No, now I like this comment.
Yeah, because don't bots have, like, a thing where you're supposed to, quote-unquote, supposed to respond to them with good bot, and they'll, like, see this and be like, ah, yes, I have done this correctly.
Something like that, yeah. There's also, you know, the OC checking bot. It's like, oh, you posted artwork to r/Pokemon and didn't claim it as OC. This is not allowed. And if you don't mark it immediately, then you'll be prosecuted to the ends of the law. Actually, I just remembered somebody did that on I think it was the South Park. Yeah, it was a fucking drawing of Cartman and I don't remember if it was Kyle. It was Cartman and somebody else, like, as adults from one of the COVID specials. But it was them drawn, basically supposed to be like Will Smith and Chris Rock, because, you know, we haven't gotten over that joke yet. But they posted that, and in the comments, the person who posted it said, like, this is not my picture, or, like, here's the person who made it. But there was someone else who was like, this isn't OC, stealing art is bad, and it got a bunch of upvotes. And the guy was like, dipshit, I made a comment saying that it wasn't mine. Yeah. And then that got downvotes. So
I fail to understand what could possibly be going through the brains of people that downvote that. They're like, but...
Well, because he said dipshit, because he was being mean on the South Park subreddit. I don't know. Anyway, there's a funeral going on. I should probably stop complaining about Reddit. Nippolite.
Yes. So, I guess Thomas and Lisa are the parents of Nicole and Richie.
This was pointed out in Vinny's stream, and I have to point it out to you to ruin this.
Oh, no.
That tombstone definitely says MILF.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, he's getting chased by a bear.
I like this. Lucas can talk when he's not the main character.
Yeah.
And the same thing applies to Flint. Like, Flint only talks when you're not controlling him. It's fucking weird.
But Boney can talk even if you're controlling him.
This just reminds me of, I think I've told this story, but, like, Actually, I don't know if I should tell it, but whatever. Basically, there was one point where, like, my mother's boss was over to talk about something with work, and for some reason, like, she thought that my dad would be, like, suspicious and jealous about it for some reason. It was weird, because, like, I don't think there were any other instances of this kind of thing.
Oh,
like,
right, I remember this.
but I was like 4 at the time, or 5 maybe, and she told me, like, hey, okay, don't tell your dad that he was here, and so I was like, oh, okay, and then later my dad came home, and I'm like, my mom's boss wasn't here. I didn't even get in trouble for it, because my mom was just like, I don't know what I expected, because you're 4 years old, but...
Yeah.
I like the tiny sketch of the area.
Yeah, yes. Oh, so snake.
I like the Oso snake. We're not gonna get there yet, though.
I wouldn't remember the Oso snake if not for the fact that you used its music in your quest that
Yes.
was worked on at one point and then not anymore.
I would like to get back to it. I just don't know when I'll have the time for it.
It's the Drago thing.
I've always said Drago. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I guess Drago probably makes a little bit more sense. Well, I don't know. It could either be based off of, like, Draco or Dragon, so I guess it could go either way.
Probably both. In Japanese, it's probably Dorago, if I had to guess.
He says to the camera.
Yes.
You better equip it, or otherwise it'll be as useful as a caramel.
Wait, what the fuck is it? Oh, that's right, it's not an actual weapon. Forgot about that.
There,
That was
It's
totally
so
a back attack.
there's a tree somewhere that you can check from behind and find, like, initials carved into it, and the only reason that this is... I don't know if it's here. It's just somewhere in the game this is a thing, and the only reason it was found is because, you know, they had to go through the text dump, and it's like, okay, where the fuck does this line of text appear?
That was a bad attempt. Okay. I'm gonna try not to be too... Ooh. What?
Ordinary hat.
Sorry, I'll try not to, If this fails, I'll do it off screen. Okay. Be right back. Okay, got it.
Burgular.
It was so important for you to see that.
Yes.
No, I don't want that.
Give up the nut sounds like it should be a, like, old-fashioned phrase. What does it mean to give up the ghost?
I can't remember. I should know because I'm a ghost.
Somehow trips while sitting down. Oh no, I offended you.
I'm gonna make a save state because I'll make doing this easier.
Where are the rats?
There we go.
Enjoy this mouse sprite.
Yes. It is fat. Fat bitch.
Luigi, go take a shit now! He's still didn't watch that, did you?
No. Wait, is it just a parody of the video of like, there is shit coming out of your asshole?
Yes, but I didn't know that until I showed it to Joel and he told me that that existed. I didn't know about that.
Serena quotes it constantly. Yeah, greedy mouse. Yeah, he has cheese. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I think it's been determined that, like, there is no real, like, mice do not like cheese more than other things. But it doesn't bother me as much as, like, cartoons always showing people giving milk to cats. Like, I don't know why that's so common of a thing, because, like, isn't it actively bad for them?
I think so.
Also, chameleons don't change colors to camouflage.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing.
You would think they do, because that's the one thing everybody knows about them, but no, they don't. Somehow, this video will now get more comments than it has views, telling me that I'm wrong, and they actually do.
So here's what the guide recommends, is to just stand here. Okay.
So basically the big octo method of just hoping that it faces the way that you want it to. Kia, what is this? An octopus?
Come on.
Have a good time.
Come on, man.
Can you use your iframes to, like, walk around and...
It says to just stand still, but... There you go. Isn't that special?
Fake.
Ba-na-na-na.
Talk or talk. So this is the part of the game where it doesn't finish sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this.
Off the wall comments, like, I don't even remember saying this, but apparently, well, it was like, you ever, like, step on Play-Doh and think that it's a child?
Yes.
What that mouse said?
The house I was secretly living in burned down.
All houses burn down one day, it's just a matter of whence.
Hang on, let's see.
What are we looking at?
There's a rare enemy here I'm looking for. I think it took me a while to get in the stream, actually. This one's really stupid because it's very easily missable, and yeah.
Is it just on this one screen at this one part?
I think so. So, we don't need to see this on screen, so be right back.
What the hell is this?
This is, a soot dumpling. Or...
Bad?
Sorry, soot ball. Wait, no. The guide calls it a soot ball and a soot dumpling. It will reappear. Wait, no, that's the beanling, never mind. Oh, no, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Nope.
This enemy is fake.
There we go. I have a feeling that it will die very quickly, so...
Why does it look so shitty?
I don't know! Oh no.
This is the new best enemy.
There we go. Very pointful.
Yeah, It didn't even give you, like, experience, did it?
No, that's because the battle ended in non-standard way. And guess what? There's another enemy around here too.
Oh my god.
This one's not as rare. This one is described as it sometimes appears, as opposed to is rare. I guess let me use some nut bread. Use some bread to get some bread.
Fudgy
Circle
nut
of life.
bar. When are we gonna get the, like, visual novel of 12 Angry Men?
Would have been nice if I could just use the antidote that I have to get the other one.
This is a society where nobody pays for anything, and it's just like, you know, you can take stuff if you need it, and you don't waste anything that you don't need. So the act of throwing things away is contradictory to your normal behavior, and therefore it will desync you from the animus if you do it too much.
Man, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, is that some Assassin's Creed shit?
Yes. I mean, the rest of it was, I was just...
So it says, it's a rare enemy that appears in the northern part of the area that connects Isaac's house and Leiter's house. That sounds like this area. Oh no, this one's also described as a rare enemy, my bad. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Congratulations. But I was specifically making a reference there to the fact that, like, so I'm not, like, terribly familiar with Assassin's Creed, because I never played them, but Martin did, and I was, like, exposed to them, sort of, but didn't usually pay attention. So, like, normally if you, like, do too much, like, if you kill random civilians and stuff, you can, like, get desynced, because it's like, oh, well, this didn't actually happen in the past, so, like, you're changing history, or whatever. But in Assassin's Creed 3, you can specifically, you can desync by, killing an animal and not skinning it, because it's like, that goes against your culture.
I see. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna need to off-screen this one too. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. I have found it. It's took way too fucking long, but... So it's gonna vanish into the ground here, but... Go away.
Mouse.
Anyway,
It's gone.
So this thing is gonna vanish into the ground in a sec, and then... We just wait around for it.
While being stared at by a Gorgeist.
Yes. Should reappear.
We should do a retrospective on every, like, Lifetime original movie.
No, that's cliche. Damn it.
Is it cliche or is it glitch?
Okay, there we go.
Beanling. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of this enemy is. Oh boy, PK fire.
What was the point of the frickin' soot dumpling? Was it to be obscure?
Better give me good experience.
It's gonna be like...
Yeah? Okay.
It was 4.
Okay, let me just check the guide again. Okay, there's a couple more enemies, but they're in the, like, upcoming area. Oh! Don't kill me, please.
Sakurai had to deal with the House of Mouse.
Yes. let's see. Yeah, unfortunately the hot spring is down there. Nah, fuck it, I should go to the hot spring. I'll be right back, you guys don't need to see that. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Actually make another save stay up here.
You should make 4.
No. I think there's something down here for me. Or maybe I already got it. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Oh well. So I actually can't remember if the game has made our objective clear or if we're just kind of wandering, but...
I mean, we're looking for Klaus, right?
Ah, that's right.
Which is better, cartilage or chitin?
Oh boy, there's the poison.
Day is.
I probably should have taken out the snake first of all.
You can't use the antidote.
No. No, thank you.
No. Flea charm.
Yes.
This is different music than usual.
It's because it was using the, flying mouse music.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Again, counters.
Fuck.
I should find more things to bitch about.
Damn, took a lot of damage there. Didn't even get an antidote back.
I'm doing a bad job at finding things to bitch about. Oh, here we go. Ask Reddit, what's a company catchphrase that can be said during sex? You know, there's like 5 million variants of that same question that get posted every day, and it gets a little boring. What?
No! Oh my god, stop!
What the hell?
Fucking... So, okay, here's something for me to rant about. At work, we had to install MySQL for a project, like, a couple months ago at this point, and for some reason, every day at midnight, it opens a console window and tries to update itself, which is... That's horribly, like, user-unfriendly. Like, that's... What would you call that? It's like... Fuck you software, or there's some subreddit for it. Like... That's terrible. And what it meant was the emulator just stopped accepting my inputs, and Flint was running left without me like able to do anything.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Bush.
Anyway, here's a new enemy. I'm actually
Walking
gonna run.
bushy.
Yes. Can I?
The hell is this thing's movement pattern?
It doesn't actually say that I can get the back sprite of this. Or rather, it doesn't say that I should try. I also don't think you can kill these. Like, they heal you, which is nice.
Mm.
But I think they can eventually, like, fuck you up as well. So I'm just gonna run now. You can run. Anyway, it says to not bother with them yet, so...
What is that, friend?
Love how that worked. This is the enemy that I apparently didn't get in my thing. So here's the thing. Here's what the guide recommends: is doing this. There you go. Yeah, I definitely got that back sprite before, but
You want to check the...
you
manual
can't. You
after
only get it
this?
in chapter 2. That's the problem.
Oh, good.
But anyway, there's that enemy dealt with. Yeah, I think you literally can't encounter these like from behind. So I believe this is where... Yeah, this is where we went up.
I like to imagine
yes,
that I like to imagine that the technique for seeing a lot of the enemies from behind is employing the "Hey, I'm over there" strategy.
Can I get the back sprite for these?
Real cool.
I'm gonna need to eventually, I think. No, I didn't mean to attack. Doesn't seem to be working. I'll try one more time. Okay, one more time.
Watch out, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, one more time. Okay, that's enough. I will continue to follow the guide and assume that it's fine for me to not get those yet. I don't think there's anything in there because I cleared that out.
But what you can do is a quart.
Let's run into the walking bushy again just to heal. There's like something annoying they can do. Okay.
They can generate battery. What are we doing?
Making sure I get the back sprite for this thing because, like I said, this was the one that didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
So, there you go, I did it twice. Oh, I got a running bomb out of it. That's nice.
Is that like a Zeke causer?
You know. I save there.
You've watched a Demented cartoon movie, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the Zeke causer is?
What? Fuck. Fuck. Can I... Is that like an unload state?
Like in this Brady Bunch background.
Yes. I could have sworn this emulator had an unload state thing. I'm sad now because I'm
Unload
running.
state.
Yeah, like basically if you accidentally load a state. I'm doing this again because this is before I actually did like the second. There you go. Okay, please give me the roaming bomb again. That'd be nice. No? Okay, fine.
Oh, no Zeke causer.
I deserve it for my hubris.
Oh no.
Just because I wanted to try again with getting the back sprite for this thing. Damn it.
I'm sure once we get it, it's gonna be, you know, not full of pig ass. I know there's at least one enemy that just has an ass.
Okay, this might work. If I'm a little bit better about it.
Oh, it's Tolstoy. Alright, just try doing it better, and you'll eventually get it. Get up on its back. There we go.
Yep.
Oh boy. It's even better than I was expecting. Agitated boar.
This thing's pretty tough. Okay.
The Laputian agitator.
We'll try to mostly ignore those. Here's these fuckers.
Was the way to the right progress.
I can't remember. I'll check the map in a minute.
Did you know that the official answer for, you know, what does Diglett look like underground is a hand or something?
The fuck?
Hold on, I gotta find the actual wording on that.
Prepare to charge?
What?
It's from Sonic RPG.
No, not a real thing. Here we go. It's Mallet Moose wanted to know what Diglett looked like below the ground. After much chuckling, Masuda confessed that it was something about which he was also curious, while Yoshida pondered, maybe it's like a hand or something? That would be my theory. We'll try to come up with something. So there you have it, readers. A hand or something.
Good. Damn it.
I like when you bump into a thing from an awkward angle and your character just pivots.
Yes. I feel like I can get them all. I want to try that again, because that one, like, popped out of its hole. Yeah, okay, I'll beat this guy.
And in an hour, he'll be hungry for another. That's what we'll do. I'll make you play Gex 2. Because I haven't done that game often enough.
Okay.
Or you could be the one to do Gex 3, since I never will.
I've thought about it, but I would want to do Gex 64 first. And I'm also not actually interested in Gex 64 either. Okay, fine, I'm not getting them all. I prefer to also, yeah, okay.
You prefer to what?
I prefer to...
Aquarius. But do you remember what the horoscope for Aquarius is?
Just travel in your future when your tongue freezes to the back of a speeding bus forever when your pathetic life of playing whack-a-mole 17 hours a day.
Yes. Is Aries the second one?
Well, it goes Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo. Sorry, no, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I think that's right.
The look on your face will be priceless when you find that 40-pound watermelon in your colon.
Yeah. So, the guide basically just recommends coming back to get the back sprites for these enemies, like, way later. Because they know the enemies here never actually update, so...
I see.
I will just fight them normally.
Trade toothbrushes with an albino dwarf and give a hickey to Meryl Streep.
This is a little bit of a difficulty spike. It's not too bad, though. Especially if we ignore a lot of the enemies. Because the Drago fight's not that bad.
That mole throwing a rock at you gave me fucking Vietnam flashbacks to the, like, Mario 64 race that I did where a mole just fucking chucked a rock at me on Tall Tall Mountain and, like, after I had collected, like, 90 coins. And, you know, I fell off the cliff and had to redo all of it.
Ugh.
You can also soft lock the game by ducking in a particular spot and having them throw rocks and, like, they get stuck at, like, the death barrier at the bottom of the level until the game runs out of objects.
I didn't get to read that sign. Oh, yeah. This is the line of dancing ants. Pass.
I know how you feel, but stay away.
No! Ass. I literally... That thing was so slow that I was walking away from it. I tried to stop to run, and I just, like... I think, yeah, that happened, where, like, I pressed right afterwards a couple times. Ugh. Alright, let me try to use some goods.
Yeah.
Let me get these fucking nut breads out of my inventory.
Did you get the Aries bracelet?
Well, the Aquarius bracelet was the one I got from the box. I threw out the Aries bracelet to get it. Which I probably didn't need to do. I could have just used the nut bread, but I'm like, I'm gonna give the Aries bracelet to anyone.
I want to see the detailed chicken feet.
Ah, yes. Look. They're not detailed, they're just large. Like, usually you don't see that much emphasis put onto them on sprites.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Is that a painting or a window? Come on, game designers, get it together. Alec!
Yes.
Falco!
I enjoy that.
Hurifi. I forgot about these lizards.
Yes.
These things are pretty great. Froggy intelligence.
Tip's hat.
Good shit.
I enjoy the arrow lizards. This song is surprisingly pumped and adventurous.
Surprisingly.
Yes.
Do you have to do these?
No. I could just... Well, I was actually gonna try to go up to Argula Path. Oh yeah, that is chapter 7. I wasn't sure. No, I'm running at the normal speed, actually.
Mixolydia.
Yes.
Mix the music.
I'll ask you. Here we go. I like the rock
Yes.
frog.
Why would they bother coding that in?
I like
Well,
the
didn't know
I
we
like
were
the
playing Mario
four-directional frogs.
RPG.
Oh, there we go. Why didn't the ground make a croaking noise? I forgot about sparrow advice.
Chirp, chirp. Oh yeah, I forgot. Apparently, there's a sparrow that like was the worst line of text in the entire game because it was like impossibly long to fit.
Oh, good. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, yes.
I enjoy this slightly pink cow.
It's like the pink sheep from Minecraft. Moo.
Moo. How much is the fresh milk anyway? I think fresh milk goes bad and and then eventually turns into yogurt.
That's concerning.
What happens if I just try to proceed? Okay.
Why is there yogurt in this cap? Well, I can explain that. See, it used to be milk, and, well, time makes fools of us all.
Yeah, party. I do enjoy the sax. Yes? Made it through.
Well, are we gonna have some of the cake? This music is so weird.
I like it. I like how they went 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, yeah, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mention 7, 1.
Are these numbers based off of, like... Because I know these are named after, like, musical terms, but I don't know what the...
They are modes. So, you know how you have, like, a scale? and the scale has 7 notes in it. No.
I mean, I know what a scale is. But...
Yes. So there's a scale with 7 notes. Modes are just a special type of scale that isn't like strictly major or minor, though major or minor is sort of included. Basically, you can generate the other modes in like a easy to remember way by just doing the same notes of like a normal scale, like major scale, but starting on a different one. So for example, if you use all the white keys starting from C, that's C major. But if you start it on D, that's D Dorian. If you start on E, that's E Phrygian. And then there's F Lydian, G Mixolydian, A Aeolian, which is just A minor, and B Locrian.
Why? Why do we need names for this?
Well, you can have, like, C Locrian as well, and A Locrian, and, you know, B Mixolydian and shit. Like, the reason they have names is just to describe what kind of tonality it generates. Like, if a song... So the strict definition is, like, Dorian has... What would it be? A flattened... God, people do not need to know this, but, Dorian has a flattened third and a flat 7. Flat 3, flat 7. That's what Dorian is. So if you're listening to a song and it's like, oh, the 3rd and the 7th are flattened, like, that's... You'll say the song uses Dorian mode.
God, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I won't. It's fine. So anyway, Magypsies.
Yes. I like them.
They're super offensive, though.
Yeah, so here's the thing, is I've heard some people speculate that just the existence of these characters, or perhaps the name of them, including the name, like the word gypsy, that either of these things is perhaps the reason the game hasn't been localized, and frankly, I don't buy it, because I don't think anybody is offended by the existence of these characters. I've known no trans people that are like, oh, they're like horrible stereotypes.
Well,
no,
the thing is, I've seen it from both directions, because, you know, if we're gonna just act like, you know, these are trans characters straight up, there's nothing else about them, which isn't true. But,
right.
Like, if we're gonna say that that's, like, oh, they're drag queens or something, like, you know, we have one side is like, oh, it's like, it's disrespectful. It's like, you know, it's showing them in a bad light or whatever, which is like...
I don't think anyone actually thinks that.
It's like, there's that side, and then there's the side of like, well, I don't want that in my game.
I also don't think I've seen that. That's the thing. I've only ever seen people being concerned that other people might be upset about it. And, like, I don't think anyone actually gives a shit.
I mean, see, it's funny you mention that, because yesterday I found this stupid fucking article. It's not anything to do with this game, but on Fox News, which is already, you know, not well respected. I'm a mom and I'm saying goodbye to Disney because, let's see, Disney has now transformed into a political propaganda machine that grooms children for abortions and sexual promiscuity, because of Turning Red being a movie about, like, puberty. And it's basically just this random person bitching that, like, you know, when I was a kid, Disney was just wholesome family fun, and now it's, like, trying to teach people that it's okay to, like...
To have periods.
Yeah, it's like, that, and, like, apparently it's, like, like, not even pro-choice, but, like, pro-abortion.
I have not seen the movie, but I kind of doubt it touches on that. I don't know. I'd have to see.
So point is, people will get
but those people are loons. Like, no one takes them seriously anymore. Like, there was a little bit of, like, you know, like Disney. I mean, even to an extent now, Disney don't really prominently have, like, gay stuff in there. They slip it in a minor way occasionally, but they're still scared of the moms. But, like, this is a fucking, like, this is a video game for the GBA. Like, it's gonna come out you know, if they wanted it to make it, they would. That this is not gonna stop them. Is my point. And no one actually like cares about the Mad Gypsies. There is a scene later in the game that is slightly more plausible as a reason for them not including it, but I'm of the opinion that they could rewrite that scene. We'll get to that when we get to that, but yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
I've also seen people claim like it's anti-capitalist, and that's why they don't want to.
There's absolutely no way that's the reason. That plenty of games do that. Like that's old hat at this point. Hello, welcome back to More Mother 3. Last time we
abortion.
Last time we found out that Hinawa died, and we got arrested, and then Klaus broke us out, and then Klaus is missing, and so we gotta go find him. I never actually remember whether Alec is correct about these. I feel like the screen is supposed to be completely dark here, but I'm not sure. Anyway.
It probably would be on an actual GBA. The GBA screen is capable of displaying
two
white.
colors, and both of them are black.
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Both of them say yes.
So do moles actually throw rocks in real life?
Yes. That's better than sunglasses. Is this a place you ever have to come back to later?
Nope. I don't think so.
Okay, so it's Dante's grave, got it.
I think we will be, though, to get, like, back sprites and like way later on.
I see.
Oh, there's the rotten milk.
Okay. Aside from the existence of El Puerco, I always thought that, like, Dante's grave was a weird area because it's like, oh, well, you only have to you have to follow him a certain way, but like you never think to go the other ways. Who knows what's in there? And the answer is nothing because I rode my way like dead ends immediately. But I didn't know that as a like when I wouldn't touch it as a child, and so like there was a brief period where I'm like, oh man, there could be all sorts of stuff hidden in there, and you would never know because nobody would ever think to check. And
Did
so
you go check?
No. Because it was too scary. I didn't want to run into El Puerco. But, which is just a pig. It's not even a pig. But, this is the same place. Like, this is the same type of thing, because, he tells you which way to go, and if you go the wrong way, you might run into, like, you know, El Grappadora.
Oh, hey, a running bomb.
Makes another reference to the Ziki causer.
Fuck's sake, Alec. Oh no. Good turn!
What happened?
The Mistress Mole ran into you from behind. The Mistress Mole fell over. And he just did that 3 turns in a row! What the shit? I'm just a normal person.
Nut bread.
Bad.
Sond.
Yes. Stop falling over. I'm like concerned for you.
I like Alec complaining about his lower back pain.
Yes. My lower back is killing me. Yeah, there's no vine, yeah.
Hiccup doesn't have an H. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, what, like being spelled Hickoff?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, no, I mentioned that in a stream once, and people were like, what, just hiccup? I'm like, no, not the H at the beginning.
Yeah, filler. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit. But is it as much filler as the fucking monkey trade sequence in Earthbound, or the massive mole cricket maze in this game?
God, I forgot about that. Okay. We are now at a place.
And a way that makes you uncomfortable.
God damn it.
I've decided now that this game has too much brown in it.
At this part. Forgot about Mount Oriander. It's almost Oleander.
Yeah.
Which is just reminding me of Psychonauts. Oh, there's like an instant revitalization machine in here, right?
It is made out of beef jerky. Don't question my logic.
I'm gonna use this, but then there's gonna be a fucking immediate machine.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, first we gotta chase these guys away. Chase the cooked boar.
Well, I mean, they are pigs.
Yes. Well, instant revitalizing device. Okay, whatever.
What did you call it?
Instant revitalization machine. So different.
What about the rejuvenation acquiesce?
You request that he acquiesces candle to you for your quest, but it seems that it's out of the question.
I've been thinking of rewriting that line.
Really?
Yes.
It is a little awkward. I like the repetition.
It's a little forced, though.
Yeah. Here's a
Best
weird tree.
Yes.
I mean, there are enemies that look like this tree.
Oh no, it's a Skreld.
It says to not bother with the back sprites for these. So yeah, here's an enemy that's just straight up been in all 3 games.
Was this in Earthbound? I don't know.
Or at least it was in Mother 1 as well.
Titany. Titany. Shapiphany. Brandis. That was it.
What?
Well. Do you know if a condor is a specific type of bird, or is it just like a category of birds?
I have no idea.
It's like, I feel like a vulture is a type of condor, but I don't know if that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and save state, because I think this is...
Or maybe I'm thinking of buzzard. I don't know if buzzard is a separate bird. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Mandibuzz is definitely the name of a bug type.
Ooh! That's a mighty attack increase.
We've replaced a piece of wood with a slightly more durable piece of wood.
Damn it.
Can you believe that this whole game was programmed in raw binary on a TI-84?
No.
I don't know what I was going for when I said that.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this part.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of a big canyon. Not much story going on. Any work stories you want to tell? This is coming out in like 3 weeks, but...
God. I mean, not really. Like, we had the day that was supposed to be like the super busy day because it was the Jersey Mike's Day of Giving.
Oh, we just hit? What the shit? I didn't have to cross any of the bridges. I'm gonna go back.
But yeah, it was like they over prepared for it. It was busier than an average day, but it was not that bad. And I didn't have to work during the busy part of it, so like it was fine. So no, I don't really have any work stories. I feel like I generate them, don't tell them, and then forget about them. Because, like, there are instances where stupid shit happens, but I'll forget about it in, like, a day. Because it's usually like, man, can you believe this bitch that wanted extra mayo? Or sometimes the story is just, there was a black man once.
God damn it. Yeah, double beef jerky.
There was a homeless dude that was like harassing our customers the other day, and like, you know, we asked him to leave and he wouldn't, and so the manager had to call the cops, and they showed up and they're like, well, if he doesn't have a weapon, we can't get rid of him.
Meanwhile, in the UK, fucking, like, you're not allowed to carry a weapon, but anything that could be used as a weapon counts, even though that's everything.
Good.
Like, you're not allowed to carry, like, forks.
Good. Also, I realized after telling that story, I think I'm actually wrong. Like, that was what I thought was what happened, but then I, like, asked to clarify it later, and I think it was actually, like, I was overhearing the conversation, and then I think I heard later that, like, it was more just, like, they said something about, like, you know, always assume that they have a weapon, even if you have no reason to believe it. I don't know, whatever. Ziki Causer.
Yes. I'm like massively over prepared for this because the Drago's not that hard, but also we're only like 11 minutes into this video. It's been really tricky to pace these. Let's say 12 minutes, because like we're gonna be done by the 20-minute mark, I think. So
would you want to like re-edit these to have the?
I don't know, maybe.
Have the death scene at the end of part 1, and then I don't know. Just take like the center 3 minutes of this video and just put it at the beginning of the first.
It'll be a preview, like Call.
This level is amazing. This level is so amazing. Dude, this level's amazing. Oh my god, guys, this level is amazing. Okay, I'll shut up. Laurel says everything twice. One of his favorite shoes.
Yes.
So he's one of those people. One of the houses we looked at today had like a giant walk-in closet fucking loaded with shoe boxes. Like, I'm talking at least 100.
I'm talking. Oh, here's the special trees. These things fucking explode.
Oh, do they? This thing is very smarmy looking. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. It looks like it's gonna get you in trouble for being in trouble.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Oh shit, but nobody came. I didn't know this game had Undertale references in it.
What?
Did the game just get bigger?
No. But it does want to be big with you.
What?
I don't know. Bad?
I don't know. Was it bad? Are you able to do behind a tree, or do you have to come back for it?
I think I have to come back for it. I am concerned though, because the thing says, I suggest you come back in Chapter 7 to log the 3 enemies in this area. I'm pretty sure there's 4, because, I mean, if you don't count the moles, because they're also in the other cave.
There's the stone dinosaurs, there's the trees, There's the scorpions. And then I guess the moles, yeah.
And the vultures, though.
Oh.
So, like... but it does say that none of the enemies in this area update. The guy must have just, written the wrong thing. I'm just gonna run. Okay, fine, I'll fight the tree and take damage and... Yeah. And you're like, oh no! Come on. And then it's like, oh! And then you mash the text and it's like, oh!
Oh, what the?
Okay, that's just a normal tree. I'm just a normal person.
What is that from?
Deltarune, it's one of the, like, texts that a Rudin can say.
No.
The, like, diamond enemies from the first chapter. You laughed at it in the stream. It just says, I'm just a normal person.
Good. Lester Oaks, construction worker.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with this, so I don't know why I mentioned it. I was checking to see if it was missing a fang, and it looked like it might have been.
Yeah, you can see it
Oh,
there.
yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm gonna save state. It's a decent boss theme. So I'm just gonna well, first I'm gonna use the Drago Fang.
So that just makes it able to be damaged, right?
You can damage it, but it'll do very little damage. Anyway, I'm gonna just chuck my fucking...
Yeah, no reason not to, right? Because I think you're not going to be keeping this inventory after this fight. Spoilers, Flint comes down with hepatitis B.
Yes.
Throw the Chinese food at it. By the end of the game, the rotten milk will have turned into yogurt.
Nope. Didn't mean to do that.
Wow.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There we go.
I think when Joel was playing through this, we actually died to that last attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're like low enough, the rolling HP won't save you.
Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't really try to grind, I just fought most of the enemies I encountered. I still ran away from a few, and I feel like I was not really in any danger of dying there. I had plenty of healing items if I wanted to use more, so...
Hardest boss.
Well, like, this game doesn't have some difficulty later, but... this moment.
Yeah.
Especially fitting that you have literally the same weapon that
That killed her.
mhm.
Oh, does it die anyway?
I think so. Actually, I'm not sure. Now that I think about it.
Oh no, he's dead.
So something interesting here that's going to ruin it. He's wearing both shoes there.
Oh, good.
I think that's just a mistake.
Well, it said that those were his favorite shoes. He had a second pair with him.
Oh yeah, clearly. They've learned too much about sadness. Things were better when they didn't know what being sad was.
Yes.
The anti-moral to Inside Out. Not that I've seen that movie.
It is a good movie.
We've made fun of like lines here and there, but this really is an excellent translation job.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
the lines
just
we've
translation,
made fun
but,
of,
like,
I think, were mostly just because they
intended
were
to be
meant to
silly.
be funny
Yeah.
anyway.
Like, not only is it a good translation job, but like, it feels cohesive and like, I could believe this was written in English initially. You know.
Right. Yeah.
We don't have any fucking making me look like I ain't got no upbringing or whatever the fuck it was that Chie said in Persona 4.
Good. But yeah, something I would have never even thought of before I read the localization stuff was, there's so much that went into this beyond just translating the script and injecting the new text. Like, they had to change so much about the game to, like, even display the text properly.
Mm-hmm.
They had to, like, put in, a bunch of subroutines for things like, you got some nut bread or you got a nut. Like, they had to put in specific things to handle, like, quantities of things and, like, make sure the grammar worked out. Like, a lot of shit you would never think of.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of the sprites that had to be adjusted were not a simple case of just finding the sprite in the game and changing it. They were, like, encrypted in a weird fucking way.
Yeah. I like this part where this cutscene is just fucking wrong. Like, we did not respond to Duster because we didn't talk, because we were playing as Flynn. But now this is a cutscene where we're not playing as anyone, so he gets to talk.
Good.
I don't understand this. So yeah, Chapter 2. I think I probably will be re-editing this, so next time Thief Adventure.
Unless it's actually still part 3, in which case, this time, Thief Adventure.
Okay, goodbye. Probably.